Are you choosing the right client? Are you choosing the right client for you? Are you making life simple and easier because you choose the right client? G'day viewers, Jeff McPhee's Gardening, Melbourne, Australia. Well, actually it's Gladysdale High Country in Victoria on the farm today. What a beautiful day. You can hear spring in the air, or feel spring in the air. We've got some sunshine. The cold weather's gone nearly. A couple more weeks and we'll be back flat chat again. Today's subject I want to talk about is, are you choosing the right customer? Now, remember when you worked for the man? You know, those days where you hated the boss. Why? Because the boss was incompetent. And the boss, what he would do, he would take all the credit. You do all the work and he'd take all the credit and he'd get the bonuses. And same with the work colleagues. Remember the days of work colleagues? You'd be busting your butt. You'd be doing all the work and they'd be sitting back taking it easy, but they still got paid the same as you. You didn't get any rewards for that. And it just amazes me that if you're running a business now, today, why the hell would you work for somebody or do something that you hate doing, like when you're working for the man? If you ever have those days where it gets you down and you say to yourself, I went into business for a reason. I went in it for a lifestyle. I went in it because I wanted to dictate the terms. So it's so important to find the right customers. Find the right customer that suits you. Now, when you're starting out, the first thing you do is you try to do everything for everybody. And what I found that happens is when you start getting the crap customers. When you're starting out, you just want to do everything you can. But unfortunately, a lot of us come unstuck because we really are not focusing on who we want to work with and what we want to do and what sort of tasks we want to do. Now, not all customers are ideal. You know, there's lots of customers that, like Monday's a great day for me. I've got some really great customers. Go out and mow a few lawns. Tuesday, same again, bit of garden maintenance, bit of hedging. Wednesday, bit of ride on some acreage work. Thursday, I have a customer. Well, I don't anymore, but the customer from hell, very well paying people, but whinge and whine and complain, just drove me into the ground. Now finally I got rid of them. But at the time, they served the purpose because they helped the income, and that was important, very important. So as I say, all customers are not ideal, but we've got to find a way of getting them to work the way we want them to work. So you ask, what is the ideal client? Well, in my case, the ideal client are people that are easy to get along with, people that pay well, pay on time, people that are easily communicated with. You don't have to chase them up all the time. Set the guidelines, set the schedules, and once that's all set up, they leave you alone. They appreciate your work. They're grateful for what you're doing for them, because they're good people. Because the ideal client is the one that cares for their property, cares for their gardens and their lawns. It's not a slash and dash. It's an actual maintenance of their property. And because it's their number one priority for their outdoors around their house, they're very appreciative when you provide that great service. And I've mentioned on many videos before, once you've set that up, once you're maintaining a nice schedule and keeping the gardens up to scratch, communicating well, price is really not an issue. The important thing with them is to detail everything that you've done on your invoice. So instead of saying maintain gardens, work through a list of all the items that you've done that particular week or day or month or whatever, so that they understand. They go, oh, it's a dear Bill, but yes, I see he's done A, he's, you know, swept the leaves up, he's weeded the garden beds, he's hedged, you know, he's provided, repaired the reticulation system, etc. Itemised list is great. How many times you go to the mechanic? I've maintained your car, mate, $1,000. Well, what'd you do? Okay, you know. Whereas if they detail it, you go, yep, I see where all the money's going into. So as I say, ideal client is the one that you've got to drop a profile for, and that's the customer you're going to be looking for. So once you've got your ideal client, the next thing is to identify the ideal work that you want to do. What work are you good at? What equipment do you need to have that job done easily and professionally? Once you've identified the tasks that you're good at, then you can target. For example, at one particular point in time, I wanted only commercial work in a particular part of the week. So I changed my strategy to only advertise relating to commercial work, because the potential commercial customers, they don't want to see me pictures of me mowing a little tiny lawn or weeding a small garden bed. They actually wanted to see what I could do for commercial premises. So all my advertising and pictures went purely into that. So I targeted that particular thing with commercial properties. So I had a skill set, I had the equipment right on mowing, and I had the knowledge of what needed to be done. So I think that's important to understand your niche in the market. Find out what your niche is. Is your niche purely mowing and blowing? Nothing wrong with a niche like that. Or is it complete garden maintenance? But you need to understand your niche, where you sit in the market, what you're really good at, and also making sure that you're targeting the people that care. So just wrapping up, important to identify that ideal client, and important to identify the work that you really want to do. What do you reckon, viewers? There's my waterfall up the farm. It's a little bit bigger than the little one I built at home. It's a spring-fed dam where we got most of our house water, and that's just the overflow from the dam. So we've got a spring, stand up, overflow, and away we go. All right, viewers, we'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching, and have a great day, and see you in the next one. Bye.